What's up, guys? Footy Manager TV here, and this is episode 4 of my Southampton career. We're coming into the first league match of the season away against Man City, and I'm kind of gonna do this a bit different, at least this match right here. I'm gonna show the full match. Obviously, I'm not going to do this every single episode of a match because then it will take forever. I might do it like start of the season, important matches, and if you like to see that, just leave it in the comments, leave a like for this type of video. But like I said, I'm not going to be doing it in every single episode of games, just in maybe some important ones like start of season, end of the season, or cup finals, and that kind of thing, and hopefully you enjoy that. But anyway, as you can see here, we had some good improvements to our teams already, or into our team already. Mostly younger players. Stephen Davis, more experienced. We have a few young players, but we do need those couple experienced guys in the team. It just gets the experience, good motivation, good communication on the grounds. You don't want a team full of young players. You need some experienced heads down there in the middle of the park. But here, Gaston Ramirez, he's one of my favourite players in the team, improves well also. But Jay Rodriguez, he is very good. He can score goals, he can assist, and hopefully can do that in this upcoming season. Ricky Lambert, I never really like having older players, but I know when guys like Southampton fans, they would not want me to sell Ricky Lambert. Obviously, he's a favourite player for most fans of them, so I'm not going to sell him. Maybe into next season, if he really goes down a lot, and people say, even though fans of Southampton, they say you can sell him in the second season when he starts to decline. That's something I may look into, because if he's declining so much, he's just going to be a liability for us, not being able to score, and he doesn't have great pace. And same with some other players, as you can see here, I'm definitely going to sell them, as really they don't have much. They're not really going to make an impact to the team, in my opinion. Also, leave in the comments box what will be a good position for me to finish, like what will be a good goal for me to reach, like say maybe 10th, 11th, 12th, something like that, so I know what you think will be a good realistic position for me to finish. So leave those comments, like I said, and here's a look at my team. Player roles, you got Lambert, definitely the captain, and other positions like the set pieces I just changed during the game, so that doesn't matter too much. And there's our formation. It's very solid in the middle of the park and out wide as well when we get our fullbacks pushing up, and we have heaps of players in the midfield and we always have options. So it's a very good formation in my opinion, and hopefully it can do well. I really think it can do well against the CPU in my experience with different formations. So hopefully I made a good choice with that formation, and it does suit a lot of the players well. With the players we have, good centre mids, good defensive mids, and good attacking mids. And we got pretty good strikers as well, so definitely want to use a 2-striker formation. So now we're moving into the match right here against Man City away. It will be so hard to get a result, but I'm going to play my best. And really, after this, I haven't played offline for a long time because I was playing online Ultimate Team. Here, there's the proof, playing on World Class with Southampton, a team that just got promoted this season. So it is going to be hard just to avoid relegation. But we have a lot of young players in our team. So throughout the season, they're going to keep improving, and our team is going to get a bit more better. So hopefully, maybe in January, our team will be even more better, and we may start to get more wins. But who knows? We may start good. You just got to wait and see. No spoilers, like I said. So here's where our players are warming up for the match. Man City, they have a good team already, but then they have a solid formation, 4-2-3-1, with 2 defensive mids, 4 defenders. That's going to be hard to break down. So I always want to win every match, but you got to be smart. You can't go out full attack against Man City with a very good formation like that. But here, we're going into the first match of the season, showing some of the new players. It's hard to tell because some players don't have real faces, so I can't say that's someone, but obviously, yeah, it's hard to tell sometimes because not the real faces. But anyway, moving on from that, I know that's Yoshida in defense. He's got one real face. I'm not sure which team he came from. Maybe that's why he has a real face, which some players don't. But anyway, there's Man City's starting lineup. Scott Sinclair in the starting lineup. That's very interesting to see. And like I said, we're starting it off here. And I use a Real Madrid custom formation, which seems to be working very well. So I don't really intend to change that. If some people want to know what that is, just leave a comment. I might send you a message of what the thing actually is. But pretty much it's Real Madrid with just their default one with just a little bit of a tweak. But here we have a chance early in the match. Gaston Ramirez almost scored. Look at that. It rebounded off of both posts. How unlucky was that? So it has been a very positive start to the game. Hopefully we can go on that for the remainder of the match. And really, we shouldn't really focus. I like to not worry about how good my team is and just to play how I want to play. And most of the time when I do that, I get good results. Just play my game and hopefully can pick up a result here against probably the title favourites for this season, even without Mario Balotelli. But here, they have a chance. But again, well defended. We forced a corner, but usually I'm pretty good with dealing with corners if it's just with my defenders or with the goalkeeper. As you can see there, Artur Barak picking up the corner there. That wasn't a great corner by James Milner. It was very good, solid defending there. Good claiming by the keeper, like I mentioned. And they've got Rodwell in the team, so their team isn't that strong. They have some players out like Xavi Garcia, and obviously Mario Balotelli is out. He went to AC Milan, but here, Carlos Tevez, he's on the attack. Then back to, I think that was Toure he was trying to pass it to, but here, we're going to make counter-attack, or we were going to, until they intercepted again. Yaya Toure, he's a beast in the center of the midfield. It's hard to get it past him. He's very good at interceptions, but here, Jay Rodriguez trying to create something for the team, but we don't have too much options for him to pass to, but he finds Davies out wide, and he tries to run past, but that's not really his game. But nice control of the ball there. Ricky Lambert, he has it, we're on the attack, but tried too much for his ability, and I'm not sure what that was, but Man City, they booted out of defense, and here, we're really on the attack. I'm very happy with how it's going right now. Ricky Lambert again, he likes to get the ball, but again, he tries to dribble past too much. That's not his game, but he did pretty well. I continued with the dribble because I didn't expect him to get past the first couple. And yeah, I think he's got to know his limitations, or I have to know his limitations. But here, Samir Nadri, he's going to try and create a chance for them. Sinclair, he hasn't hardly even played this season in real life, I don't think, or maybe one game, not quite too sure. But here, Gael Clichy, he's joining the attack. That could be a mistake. We could try and make a break here. Gael Clichy, he's still in the attack, so we try and make him pay for that. So I definitely want to go down the right side. As you can see, unfortunately, the ball didn't hit Nathaniel Klein when he was coming up into attack on that occasion. So that was a bit unfortunate. But here, as you can see, Gael Clichy, he's working very hard up and down the side. That's sort of players I want to get into my team. Players that work hard, especially that fullback position. But the players we have, especially Nathaniel Klein, he's really like that. And also Luke Shaw, very young player, so hopefully can improve to a really solid fullback. But here, Clichy, as you can see, he's always just running up that flank. Always going to be dangerous when you play against Man City. But here's Scott Sinclair. He's got the pace, has the trickery, finds Milner in the box. But really, that's pretty good defending. But that wasn't. Finds Tevez, and that was very lucky there that they didn't score against us. But here with the throw-in from Artur Barak. But again, we lose the ball. This is a very disappointing. And here, Samir Nasri, he can finish it. But again, great finishing. But as you know, the rebounds always goes to them. And Scott Sinclair opens up the first goal of the season for Manchester City to Scott Sinclair in the 30th minute. I suppose that was really a great save by Artur Barak, but he just reflected it into their opponent, and there's not much you can do there. As you can see, I paused the game to take a breather right there. I was a bit mad that happened, because really, I defended pretty well. The goalkeeper did well to save it, and it just landed in his vicinity and was able to make the easy finish in an open net. And like I said, that happens a lot when you play on the best level, when teams pressure you a lot. As you can see, actually, I think then my controller disconnected, lost the batteries because I used the wireless controller. And yeah, it just gave me time to rethink. Don't focus on the scoreline, just keep going right there. We were playing well, as you saw. We created numerous chances in the opening, but then we sort of came, I don't know, we got sort of, maybe the occasion against the big team maybe was too much for us. They were mounting attacks. We had a chance early with the shot with Gaston Ramirez. It hit the post twice, as you saw. If you didn't see it, go back and see it again. It could be a different ball game if we scored that. That's the little things that can change games right here. But here, just had a quick talk to my team. Tell them we can still win this match if we believe that we can. So Luke Shaw, he's on the ball, finds Rodriguez, looking to create once again. Finds Jack Cork in that holding defensive midfield role. Usually does well. He's going to improve well as being a young player, 23 years of age, but he's looking to step up to become an experienced player. This is his time to step up from that younger player into a very experienced player. So hopefully he can become a key player. May look for him to be the next captain of the team, hopefully, if we don't get anyone else better in that defensive midfield role. But here, Samir Nasri, again, he's a very good creator for Man City. Yaya Toure, again, their passing is so good, Man City. But that's a very solid there by Davis. He's, like I said, we need that experienced head in the center of the park. So it can really help the younger players, like motivate them, give them that determination, and really not let their heads drop in this situation when we go behind after having an early chance. But here, we defended great once again, as you'll see in a lot of occasions. And this match, actually, I think we don't deserve to be behind. As you'll see by the end of the match, we do very well. So I'm very happy with the performance we're putting out, especially in defense. We're defending really solidly, in my opinion. Not sure on your opinion, but that's just me here, Milner. Like I said, we're not really letting them get past, forcing them wide into a bad cross. And it's same story over again. A bad cross by them from wide, and then we just counter-attack. We just need to get our attacking play good. Our passing hasn't been that fluid right now, but hopefully we can get that together and start to mount some attacks. Like here, very good passing play. Like I said, very happy with this. Lambert, he seems to be doing good on the dribble right now. Finds Nathaniel Klein out wide. That's exactly like I said with this formation. He always makes himself available down that side. We had a chance again, really, but it was straight at the keeper. Maybe I had to aim it a bit more to either side of the keeper. Could have been a goal, but that's the first half. And really, we're losing, but I'm pleased. We weren't dominated, as you can see. At least from what I can watch, what I see from that, we weren't dominated. We created equal chance, as you can see, like that chance just before the half. So I'm not too disappointed. Man City, I don't expect to win. All I'm looking for from this match is positive signs going into matches against teams that we have a chance to win against. So now we're on to the second half. After a very positive performance by us in the first half, definitely liked the way we played, only conceded a really unlucky goal. And here, early in the second half, Jay Rodriguez has a chance, but that was very good defending by Man City. Very tight on him there. And really, if it was another match, we might have been winning it. But as you know, Joe Hart having a very good day. But here's Gaston Ramirez. Creates it for Lambert on the volley, but forces another save out of Joe Hart once again. He's been superb to save all these chances coming at him. Once again, very solid save. But that was more so one of the easier saves he'll have to make in his life. But like I was saying, we are on the attack. But now Man City are. They only need one chance and they'll hurt you, like you saw in the first half. Pretty lucky with the save, parrying straight to their player, Scott Sinclair. But you got to be in the right time, the right place in the right time, I should say. And that's what he's good at doing, Scott Sinclair. And he's got the pace as well to worry defenses. But here, good passing. James Milner, goalkeeper up right there. Again, Scott Sinclair. He wins a header for the second goal of the game from him in the 55th minute. And it's going to be really hard to come back now. And really, I'm disappointed with that, as we were dominating at this part of the game. And we really deserved the goal, and we didn't deserve to concede. They just went up after we were dominating and they scored. But that's the game. When you play against the best team, you only need to give them one chance and they'll hurt you, like you just saw there. But we weren't giving up there. Nathaniel Klein finds Rodriguez. Very good control there. Tries to find Lallana. And he goes back to Jack Cork into the midfield. Ricky Lambert once again. Nice fake shot there. But really, that was a pretty good effort considering the pressure he was under by the Man City defense. But really, it was never going to trouble Joe Hart when it wasn't on target. So here, around going into the 60th minute now, you got to think about those substitutions, standing on the touchline there, thinking who can I bring on to change this match right up here. I really wasn't sure, as we started with our best squad, or best starting 11 right now. But here's Davis, going deep into midfield to try and pick up the ball. A nice flick on there. Ramirez, he's always does well in midfield, trying some other fake shots to try to do some tricks in the center. But now it's with Lallana. He has some space. He tries a shot, and that was really, really close to going in. But Joe Hart, if that was on target, it looked like he probably would have saved it. And now it looks like Jack Rodwell is going to come off. Most likely, I think they'll just bring on another defensive midfield type for them. As you see, Gareth Barry correct there. I'm really happy, at least with how the EA made the game. In previous versions of FIFA, in career mode, they really made substitutions that didn't make sense. They bring a striker on still for a midfielder when they were winning the match, when it makes more sense to bring on a defensive player. And yeah, they fixed that, so that's also very good. But now, I'm making a good substitution as well, trying to bring Mayuka on, the pacey, attacking striker. He's really impressed me. But in this first match, it took him a while to gel with the players at the team, as you think that's realistic as well. A player can't come straight away, especially in the Premier League, and dominate straight away. It probably takes him until at least a month or so, and then hopefully he can start scoring some goals for us and all the other strikers as well. Obviously, we can't play amazing in our first match, but I'm not sure about what you think, but I'm really happy with the shines we're showing in this first match right here. But like I mentioned, I'm really happy with my performance. As I said, normally for me, when I be a lower team and when I play against the likes of Man United, Man City, those types of teams in the league, it's really hard for me to get a win. Or, I mean, I lose by a lot most of the time, like 4-0 or 5-1, 4-1, that kind of thing. So I'm very happy we weren't dominated in this match. And if anything, we are having most of the possession, most of the chances. I'm not sure if it's just me because I like more focusing on my team instead of Man City. But yeah, leave your thoughts how you thought we did in this first match against clearly a better rated team. Like I said previously, a team that's probably expected to win the title. And we're just bringing on all different substitutions here. Luke Shaw, he's a future prospect, but these younger players, you got to be careful with them. You can't play 90 minutes every single game with them, or they'll burn out. They're still young. They still have time. They still need to learn the game, basically. And there's some more experienced players that may do better against better teams, even though they're slightly less rated. They've just got that experience. So here, bring on the substitutions. We're looking to get a goal. James Ward-Prowse, he has good potential, so I'm looking for him to be a future midfield player. His potential to be a really solid passer, not really amazing with shooting or anything else, just really good passer of the ball and looking to create some stuff for us, but I'm not sure what he was trying to do there. But here, they on their counter-attack. Carlos Tevez, some interesting transfer action on him in January. A very interesting action between Barcelona and Man City in January, but you have to wait for that. But here, Mayuka, he's on the ball. He's looking to try and get in for a cross, but there's not much space there, so he cuts in once again. And then he tries the shot once again. Very fantastic shot. And Jay Rodriguez winning the header. He's actually really impressed me. He wins the headers a lot. Look how high he jumps. For me, he's like been one of my best strikers in terms of winning balls in the air that I've used in FIFA 13 this year. He's just so he wins heaps of headers. I don't know sometimes if I mistake him for Lambert because I play with two strikers, but he seems to jump up very high, win the headers and get the shots on target. So very impressed with him. So I'm looking for him to score throughout the season and also just good performances because he's still pretty young and hopefully he can improve as well. I tried to find him there, but the pass wasn't that great. And now Man City on the counter-attack with Gael Clichy. Now finds Scott Sinclair, the outstanding player in this match. He's just already scored twice, but really they were more or less just tap-ins. So he hasn't done really anything fantastic, but really some of the best players are really good just poachers, like waiting for the ball to come into their area. And here, Aguero off. Tevez off, I should say, and Aguero on. More danger. Aguero is probably even better than Tevez in the game. I think he's like 87 overall, and Tevez is 86, not too sure. But here, we go ultra attacking. And here, Mallorca is trying to beat Maicon with pace, which is a hard thing to do, because Maicon's got the strength as well with the pace. But here, really, later in the game, our passing wasn't as good as early in the match. As you can probably tell, I'm be able to tell that now. We aren't hitting our players sort of like early in the match, like the first 10 minutes. But yeah, you can't expect to play like that for the whole match. And here they put the cross in. And once again, that's very, very lucky with the sliding save by one of our defenders right there. So here, Mayuka again, I'm looking to use his pace, but also passing as well. You can't just try and run past him. You got to pass as well. But here, Mayuka puts a cross in. And Jay Rodriguez, like I said, he is amazing in the air. And he scored there. That's just wanted from this match. I wanted a good sign. And that was great. Mayuka, not just with the pace. He did a solid pass, I should say, for that 1-2. And that really did well. Pace abuser kind of people, they would have tried and think Mayuka's a pacey player and just try and run past the defense. But he didn't. Tried to pass with him, do the 1-2. And that created a chance for the cross. And then he scored from a header with Jay Rodriguez. Very happy with that. And now we're going ahead, try and score the equalizer. And it'll be fantastic to get a draw away against Man City. But here, I'm not sure what I was trying there. And really, Man City have a lot of players back. As you know, their formation has 4 defenders and 2 defensive midfielders. One of them being Yaya Toure, who's a beast with pace and strength. So it's really hard to break them down. And then, of course, their attack is amazing. But here, Foren, winning 2 tackles there. He is an amazing defender. And hopefully he can continue with those performances throughout the season and grow also. He's still 24. If you notice some players, 24, 25, especially defenders, or it doesn't really matter, if they do good performances, they can still improve a lot, and hopefully he can do that for us. Mallorca, he's trying to do the same. He finds James Ward-Prowse in the box, but once again, like I said, I tried to dribble past him there, but James Ward-Prowse, he's basically just good with the pass. If that was another player, maybe I could have got past him, but that was the game there. Scott Sinclair scoring 2 goals just for being in the right position pretty much. And the goal we scored was probably better than their one, in my opinion. Very happy with the lead-up play to that goal with the passing and then the final cross. As you can see, Jay Rodriguez, fantastic performance, 8.2 rating in his first appearance for this season. Look at that, 7 shots on target to 4. That shows we dominated in my opinion. Shooting accuracy, 77%, very happy with that. So hopefully you enjoyed this longer episode of a full match and me commentating throughout that. So leave comments if you want more of that, but like I said, I won't be doing this every single episode for a game because then this will take forever and I do want to get it quickly. Just some important matches. And really, whenever I want to talk more to you guys on the episode, but like I said, it won't be every single episode, and it won't be a lot. It will just be maybe in a season, maybe 2 or 3 times, like the start of season, end of the season, maybe a key cup match or something like that, or maybe an exciting match that I want to show you, like the full match, because it'll be too much to show in highlights when I show more games in that episode. But here, Leandro Paredes, the guy we are chasing, finally, we're getting him to accept the contract. The transfer negotiations took a long time, basically just because we didn't have the funds and we were waiting to sell players. And here, offers are finally coming late in this season or late in the transfer window. Tadaneri Lee, he's gone, not good enough, only 70 and 26. So like I said, that's pretty much it for now. Leave your comments, likes, that kind of thing. And I'll see you guys next time with next episodes in this series.